The Electoral Commission on July 10 and 11 set it for the registration of students who are eligible to partake in the upcoming elections to undertake the new voters registration exercise. On July 18, it has also been set aside for these students to be able to partake in a mop-up registration exercise to offer those who could not get the opportunity to partake in the first phase to do so today. I'm here at the Kimball Senior High Technical School, and I want to get in touch with the registration officer and find out from him how the process has been so far.
Since we came, we've registered 7 students, only 7 students. Yeah, they are coming 1-1, so we are also waiting for them.
Okay. So with these students, do they come in uniform? Do they come in house attire?
In uniform.
In uniform?
Yes.
So what about those who will come and then they wouldn't be in uniform?
Okay, the announcement was they should come in uniform. So if you are not having some, unless you go and change and come back.
So considering the less number of students who are here to partake in the exercise, does it offer other members of the public the opportunity to also partake in the exercise?
No, only students.
Only students.
Yes.
Okay. So what are some of the form of identity that they present as students?
Okay, voters, Ghana card or valid passports. Without the 2, you come with 2 guarantors. So 2 people who have already registered for the voter ID and they are holding it. You can come with them and they'll guarantee for you.
At the Osu Presbyterian Senior High School, the mop-up registration exercise is also ongoing here, and I would want the registration officer to tell us the processes that one or the student has to go through before being able to get registered onto the new electoral roll.
First of all, when the students come, we let the students go through the safety protocols, hand washing and sanitizer and stuff, and make sure that they put on the nose masks. So when a student passes through this, then the student comes to the registration officer. The first thing the officer will ask, first we need to check the little finger, whether the student has registered somewhere. So when we check the little finger and there's no any indelible ink, then we allow the student to sit down. Then we ask, do you have Ghana card? If not, then you have Ghana passports, any of these 2 documents. If the student doesn't have, then we ask, you can get 2 guarantors who have also registered for the new voting ID card to come and guarantee for you. So if you have 2 guarantors who can come, who the 2 guarantors know you very well, then you can bring those 2 guarantors to come and guarantee for you. And then we made you pass through the process.
Talking about the voting age, how are you able to determine the age of a student?
Yes, you see, when it comes to students who have the Ghana card, that's when the age is, the date of birth is there. So we'll be able to determine the age of the applicants or the students. After taking the information from the guarantors, now the student, when you ask, he will tell you, but there's nothing to prove. They will tell you, I was born this and that, this and that. When I calculate, you see that it's 18 or sometimes more than 18.
How many people have you been able to register so far?
From 7 to 1131, we've registered 9. So you can see that the number is too low.
But what, in your opinion, do you think contributes to this low turnout?
Well, since students, they are day students, and sometimes some of them may be reluctant to come, looking at the distance, transportation and stuff. And many of them too probably might have registered in their residence where they are residing. So in that case, they may not show up.
I'm at the Achimota Senior High School, where the mop-up registration exercise by the Electoral Commission is ongoing. And unlike other schools where the turnout has been low, over here the place seems a bit busy with many of the students trying to get registered onto the new electoral roll. I would want to get in touch with some of the students and find out their reason for engaging in today's exercise other than the first phase
Well, they came last week, but some of us weren't able to do it because they had 2 days for the schools. So they came back and then they called us back to come and have ours. Yes.
But so far, what has been some of the processes that you've undergone before getting to this stage?
Well, they asked for details like our names, the name of our parents, and our NHIS information, our hometown. So we fill the forms and then our thumbprints. So now I'm come to go through the rest of the process.
We were many because we were many, and by the time they were supposed to leave, we weren't done. So they told us they'll try and come back, and now they came back.
You heard one of the students of Achimota Senior High School on the processes that she went through before getting registered onto the new electoral roll. The exercise is still ongoing until 6 p.m. that it will be brought to an end. Reporting for Citi News, I'm Ni Ayukwe Okain.